Onward in the march to freedom. Welcome back, my dudes, to Dudes Ascend, where we talk about how to elevate ourselves as men. And today's day one of our March to Freedom challenge. We're going the entire month of March without porn. Porn free, we're quitting it for good. Let's quit porn together, my dudes. As we are just getting started on our 30-day challenge, I want to talk about something that is absolutely vital, really crucial to creating a new pattern, new routine, and letting go of old patterns, old cycles that are no longer working for us. And if you have arrived here, then you're probably thinking that this pornography habit is a toxic cycle for you. It's limiting you. It's keeping you from reaching your full potential. So that's why I've started this channel. Before I dive into it, I want to make sure you like and subscribe, please, to help this channel grow and to help me help more men dealing with this issue. For day one, we are focusing on the importance of establishing a routine, okay? Since this is day one of a 30 days, you want to have something in your daily routine that is really grounding you and can be consistent. A vital part of recovering from any kind of addiction or old habit is having something to replace it. Sometimes all the focus goes towards just not doing the thing that you're trying to quit. And sometimes they call that in 12-step recovery groups when you're white knuckling it, right? Because when you're putting all your focus on not doing the thing, you're still kind of focusing on it, and it can create a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, and it's like a constant inner tug of war, like fighting with yourself. So what can really help with that is to create new routines, new patterns. You're gonna have to have some kind of activity or thing to fill the time that you used to use using porn or whatever the habit that you're trying to replace is, right? It's actually especially helpful when you find a habit that serves the same function of the one that you're quitting. So if you feel like porn helps you to escape from your problems and just kind of relax and release anxiety, what's another thing that can release anxiety or tension for you? What's another thing that helps you get your mind off things? These are really good things to consider when trying to figure out what is your new routine going to be. And it can really, really help take away some of that sense of tension and difficulty, like the fight of the journey, because you start to build new routines that make you feel good. For me, as I was reflecting on this today for myself, I decided I was going to start each day this month with a meditation. I'm choosing this chanting meditation, Myoho, Renge. This is a meditation that I had been doing and really sank into when I was in Thailand back in 2013. I was teaching English in Thailand, and I used this particular chanting meditation practice every day there, sometimes multiple times a day, because I would do it before I would go to school, and I would also do it at the end of each of my classes with the kids, because this was it's like a 98% Buddhist culture in Thailand, so they were really like cool with it, and all the kids like really resonated with it, and it was a very good like calming down exercise at the end of class to like have them calm and stuff after all the games we played, so that I wasn't sending them to the next class all hyper and everything. Myoho, Renge, Myoho, Renge, Myoho, Renge. I really like chanting meditations for the reason that it just seems to give your mind something to focus on. Sometimes, if you're like me, you get the monkey mind, right? Racing thoughts and anxiety, and it's like that's part of the reason why I reach to porn sometimes. I think it's like to turn the mind off. It's something like that. You get that at least temporary relief from those rushing, racing thoughts. And what chanting meditation does, because you are chanting out loud with this repetitive mantra, it sort of gives something for the mind to focus on. And I find, like, when I did it this morning, after that 15 minutes, my mind felt really settled and calm. And it begins to really like carve out this place of inner peace within yourself, and kind of like put you into this state of alignment with like just kind of like an inner power, really. It really is powerful, especially this Myoho Renge Kyo. It's a Tibetan Buddhist chant. I'm putting the link for it down below if you want to try it out. When you begin to get into alignment with that state of peace and that state of like inner power and clarity, it really begins to like bring in this sense of like synchronicity and kind of like attracting things to you that you're trying to manifest, um, in weird way. Like they call it synchronicity, right? But it sort of shows up as almost like these kind of magical or unexpected opportunities that just kind of like fall into your lap. And I've found over and over again that when I'm really like practicing this thing consistently, the things that come to me are just really like cool and surprising, like these delightful surprises from the universe, whether it's a new person that I'm meeting that's presenting a really cool opportunity, or someone that I've known that maybe I haven't seen in a while, and we reconnect and decide we're gonna collaborate on something really fun and energizing together, or like just random money manifestations coming out of the blue. It happens, man. So check out the link below. Try this chanting meditation. Comment below if you like any other like chants that you like to use in your daily practice. So, but that's gonna be the one for me this month of March. That's like my solid morning routine. And I guess the other one for me too is like I'm making these videos every day. So that's another thing that's like taking up time and energy during the day, giving me something to focus on, and making me feel energized about helping myself and hopefully helping others. So if you guys want to help me help others, make sure you click the like and subscribe button. The more that this channel grows, the more eyes I can get in front of and the more people I can help. And I think there's so many people, men especially, really struggling with this pornography habit, and we're not really knowing that it's a problem, but not really knowing how to face it because it's embarrassing to talk about. It's embarrassing to try to share with people or open up about. And sometimes we don't know like what's the best way to quit. A lot of people don't even realize that it's like a serious addiction. There's so much research out there coming out now that is showing like literally like brain scans of people who are struggling with this addiction, and it's like comparable, if not worse, than like a heroin addict's brain scan. This is scary stuff, man. It's literally like shrinking our brains. And I think the more and more time goes on, the more we'll see some of these studies coming to light and being more in like the mainstream media and consciousness. But I say all that to say, I really think that this channel and this topic is an important one, and anything that I can contribute to help others, I want to do. This was a very vulnerable and scary journey for me to embark on in this channel. I haven't really like told a lot of my friends or family about what I'm doing here, but I have a really strong desire and feeling like a need to offer my experience with it and offer my struggles with it as a way to help other people, because it has been probably the hardest thing that I've tried to ever do in my life of the past few years of quitting this. So any support you can give me helps to support others. Let's help this Dudes Ascend channel grow, and we are elevating ourselves as men together. And I will be back in day 2 of our march to freedom with more tips and more information and insights tomorrow. Love you guys. See you next time. Peace.